All right. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Today, before I get started, I really want to send prayers to my Nigerian family. I really understand what you are going through is not an easy time of elections, according to how I follow closely. But I pray that God gets you through uh, challenging moments that are happening and provides the guidance to the leadership of the country to make sure that no chaos happens, right? No chaos happens. No chaos happens so that the country can be able to thrive again without chaos, all right? Because as I see, I pray chaos doesn't happen, okay? All right. But I have our prayers. There's nothing much we can do, but only to pray for you so that chaos doesn't happen that might lead to destructions of lives and property. So I pray you can come to an end and have a new president without chaos, well, loss of life or loss of property, so that you can go out of the situation, right? But you have our prayers. We can only pray for you and just encourage you to be strong and have a right approach because we still love you. We don't want to lose you in chaos. We don't want to lose you. We still want to meet you in Bahamas, enjoy life together, right? Enjoy life together as the robot still trades for us. Okay. Having said that, I'm not the presenter for today. But ladies and gentlemen, in the house, we are blessed with another leader. He's a phenomenal leader, a V2 by rank, soon becoming a V3. And I love this guy. His approach to the business is amazing. He keeps on doing physical meetings in Kampala, in Uganda, to make sure that he can build his team. And he is the right person to take us through the Royalq compensation plan. Welcome none other than Mr. Hanix, all the way from Kampala. Please take over, sir.
All right. Thank you so much. Very much privileged to be we are very lively. Are we live and clear? Yes, right, leader. Observed. Good morning, good afternoon. Oh, you're most welcome, and we want to thank you for taking up working with you closely on your journey call on this call. My name is Annington, and I come from Sense. My leader has put it up. All right. There and
It comes to network. Anix has network issues, but generally the network service in Uganda is not all that good. Yes, the network service in Uganda is not all that good. So if you are here and you have a chance to work in those companies that give us network, please save us. We are dying. We put our money and you give us poor services. So if you are working in those companies that provide the network, please mind our money. Mind our money. The network service in Uganda is very poor. Very, very poor. But we shall stay here. We shall not give up no matter how poor it becomes, all right? Okay, Mr. Hanix, is your network now better?
We are back, my. Sure. We are good to go. Lovely. Now, it's most important. We want to regret for the network interference. It's a normal thing here. However, we're trying to improvise and become better, bigger and better. Now, before we go, someone needs to learn why. Why do you need to network? Why do you need to put up a team? Some of these are the best reasons why you need, because we have a lot of people that want to go into the business of knowledge about the combustion plant. They are full. It's beautiful that we understand the background why you need to have a team. Now, we already know people are coming from Africa. This is so much money. Everything is down. You need a lot of money to just a small. So this literally brings us to a conclusion that you need to have something. You need to repeat it and residual income on your. Are we there? Someone said my network is bad. Let's first confirm. Yes. Are we now trying? Yes, my leader. Can we? Are we getting on board? Are we hearing anything?
I think now
Or we
you were a
need
little
to,
bit better.
change location or something, or change network? Sure. Oh, could
Your
we
network is still
proceed,
cutting.
please? Could we proceed?
I feel you were a little bit better, but your network is still cutting.
Oh,
Which network service are you using?
I'm using MTN.
MTN. I think MTN is better, but it is reshackled a bit. It is I don't know. It is cutting. Your words don't come out well, right? Your words don't come out well.
What about here? What about here? Are we now
Better.
fine?
Yes. Thank you so
Sure.
much, Professor Selicious. He has said you get near to your microphone. You see, one of the reasons, there we can hear you. Perfect. Sir, continue. Let me enjoy your. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much for that. I'm sorry for, we are grateful for such inconveniences. But of course, we are always improvising, becoming bigger and better. Once again, very much good morning for those that are joining us. And we're looking at the the reasons behind why you need to put up a system that pays you a residual recurring and repeated income over a lifetime. And you don't need to, we all know most of us work at a certain, we anticipation that at a certain time T, you stop the working, the active involvements. You have put up a system that works for you. Most of the other anticipations they have. When I get to this age, maybe 80, 40, maybe 40, 50, 60, then 70, I get back home and sit. But most people die without even having a system, because they have worked for institutions for over 20 years. Probably they don't have any plan. And when they get their retirement packages, they get back home, or don't actually live more than 3 years or 5 years. Put up those to your mind that you can build a system that brings you money repeatedly. without total involvement or much more involvement with their good. So reasons why probably you could have retirement as one of the reasons, taking your children to the better school, better international school, have a better curriculum, taking your my leader usually says he needs to go to Greece, Athens. He needs to go to, very beautiful places. He needs to go to Dubai. He needs to buy an apartment in Dubai. You need to change that apartment. You need maybe to buy your second car, your first car. You need maybe to increase your capitalization in your company. You need to do this and that, and you need to build a cash cow. You need to build a cash cow. Reasonably, as we are starting, we said that as the inflation keeps on growing, the politics keeps on growing, of course, it brings the valuation of all currencies. We all know what is going on around Nigeria, all other African countries. The inflation is high, economies are down, and in a foreign currency like the USDT that is never inflated because you have it, you own it, it's going nowhere. It is stable. Good. All right. So having looked at that, you have gathered your wise, put them in proper shape, and now the only task you have is to know how much do I gain, how much do I gain, how much do I gain once I put up my face to start the new way of living and then execution of putting up raise your income. Hope we are very clear. Hope we are still clear. You can give us a signal. You can give us a signal to notify us that we are trying to be on the right, on the right course. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, how? That is another discussion of another day. But the one for today is it is simple. It is it is simply if you engage what are some of the benefits, if you engage and the right way of doing that. Beautiful. Now I'll share my screen to show you the beauty of how you can get set. How you can get set. Lovely, lovely. You let us know if our network is bad and we see what to do with it. You can get in the chat and you notify us to see variety course. Beautiful. So having looked at the background of why we did this and that, I think it's proper shape that we take you through how you can gain, how you can gain if you try and focus on building what you can call a lot of money. Trading requires to repair, create a substantial amount of capital. The reasons. Lovely. So I'll begin with this quote, on the slides. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it surely does buy the following. It can buy the jets, bus, watch, advertising, and all other things. But remember, if you have nothing, that is literally poverty, it can't buy anything. That's simply that. How do we tackle right? How do we tackle right? We can also Oh, let's try our best to see that we finalize. We are going to look at. How you benefit from this if you decide to systemize a team, put it up, and benefit from it entirely. You do the job once, and then imagine you benefit for a longer period of time. That's isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful?
All right. Okay. Let me try to see if I could. Can someone hear me? I think I cannot hear. Can someone hear me? Can someone hear me? If you can hear me, give me a yes in the chat. Okay. All right. So I'll be replacing Mr. Hanix. I don't know, as his network is not good. Yeah. Uh I think Zoom knows me personally. That's why maybe my network is good. I think Zoom knows me. So when it hears my voice, it makes sure I'm very clear. You see, yeah, so, yeah, someone is laughing, but I'm a little bit serious. You see, when you use something, when you use something over and over and over for a long period of time, sometimes it might even call your name. Hey, one day, as I get started, I'm going to replace Mr. Hanix and I present. One day, someone tried to set up a trade in Royalq. They called all their uplines. They called all their uplines. Yeah? They called all their uplines. Hmm? All of them. So when they called all of them, the robot was not starting. So I was invited. So I told him, tap start. The same scenario. I said, tap start. Immediately the robot bought. Then they asked me, which trick have you used? I told them, no, this robot seems to know me personally. When it hears my voice, it obeys. Okay. So also, as people in Uganda are suffering from internet, I think this internet and the Zoom, they know me personally. So sometimes I get replied very fast. Okay, so remember I was not the one teaching, so I'm just getting my slides ready. That's why I'm still making some comments here and there, so that I get myself ready. Good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Happy to have you here. Yes, my name is Julius Kabanda. I come from a village where village people gather to solve village problems. But now we have changed. We have upgraded our problems. We now have challenges on how to use the money well. We are learning how to use money well. It's the biggest challenge now, because since we got this robot, it is the danger problem. But happy to have you here. Why are we here today? Basically, we are here to understand why is it important not to work alone. Okay? We are here to understand why is it important in the 21st century not to work alone. And this is basically called the distribution of goods and services all over the world. Ladies and gentlemen, if I have cars and I want to sell cars, let me see if I have someone here. I don't know whether Leader OBM is already I don't know whether it is already taken up by votes or he's back in the mood. But I don't know. I don't want to over pressurize him. I don't know whether he's back. But then, if I want to sell cars, okay, or I want to sell a shirt in Uganda, I'm the manufacturer. Let me say I'm the manufacturer of cars or shirts in Uganda. And I want to sell these shirts in Dubai. I'm going to sell these shirts in Dubai. It will be hard for leader OBM to come to Masaka and buy a shirt from me physically. But I can post this shirt on social media platform. Mr. OBM looks at my shirt, he likes it, and I ship it to him in Dubai. All right? But the stone fact is, leader OBM needs to see my shirt first. All right? Now, it is important for you, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Anix has network issues, so I'll be replacing him. He will close at the end. I think his network is not getting stable. So, working alone is one of the deadly problems you might suffer with. When you decide to work alone, when you decide to do things alone, success becomes very hard. Imagine, we are talking about a robot here. For you to make profit, you are only waiting for your coins to sell. Can you imagine how deadly that is? Because your trading profit is limited by your capital, is limited by the market. Your trading profit is limited by your capital, and it's also limited by the market. Basically, if you have little trading capital, you will only be waiting until your trades deliver. Let me first show you an example of my trade. Okay. Where is this trade? There is a trade I gave an example on the groups. Let me use that. Imagine I started this. I started this, yes, on 27th. Let me take you to these results. This was an account I don't use to trade, but I opened up. I last stopped using this trade some time ago after I did Royalq for 2 months. Here I was only focusing on trading. I'll never forget this month. I was very serious. I focused on trading, very serious, for 2 months, and moved $250. I moved $250 to 2,000, I think, and $400 or $500, if I don't forget. I was making good money from these trades, but let's focus here. So I stopped using this on this date, but yesterday I decided to open up these trades again. And I started with $15. And my goal was to compound. The goal is team building. Why do you need to build a team? And the goal was to compound, just to compound $15 until it become $100,000. Those that have been attending those trainings, you know what I'm talking about. So I pick a trade today. And look, ladies and gentlemen, instead of the market going up, yes, I traded the first trade. Now I'm on my second trade, right? 15.91 is my first buying amount, the only capital I have. Now, instead of the trade winning, ladies and gentlemen, the market went down. I have a question and I need an answer. Do I know how long will it take for this trade to deliver? I need an answer in the chat. Do I know How long will it take for this trade to deliver? I need an answer in the chat. I'm talking about why you need to build a team. Do I know when this trade will deliver? I need an answer in the chat. I need an answer in the chat. Do I know when this trade will deliver? Do I know when this trade will deliver? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But also, unfortunately, I don't have more capital. The answer is no. But unfortunately, I don't have more capital to add in this coin. I don't know when it will deliver. Also, don't you know? Can you see? I also don't have more money to add on the trade. Now, this is why most of you get frustrated. This is why most of you hate Royalq. This is why most of you feel like this is not the right opportunity for you. Because what happened? Maybe you are doing Royalq part-time. On break time, you check, it is still in. You say, okay. On lunchtime, you check, it is still in. You check in the evening, it's still in. You check when you're going to sleep, it's still in. You wake up in the morning, it's still in. Evening, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. Now, everybody who looks at you, you are annoyed. My money is stuck. My money. I'm not doing anything. You every time when you come, like we are here on Zoom, you have opened that coin. You have opened your eyes to it. It is not selling. Some of you, because you don't have more money, it is 2 weeks. You are in the coin. Even when someone says, "How are you? How is business?" There's a certain business I joined. Then a robot trades for you. You start speaking all bad stuff about the robot. But the problem is 2-1. You entered the coin. You don't know when it will sell. 2, you don't even have more money like me to add in that coin. Now, you determine your ability to earn on something you do not control. I made a comment to my friends today in the morning. I'm still talking about why you need to build a team before I take you to the compensation plan. I said, someone wakes up in the morning and says, today I want to control the sun. Today the sun will not appear. You wake up very early in the morning. You stand where the sun comes from and you say, today, the sun will not come. Definitely. You have no control whether today it will be daytime. You have no control whether today it will be cloudy. You have no control whether today it will be sunny. But you want to control the sun. That is how some of you take this world. And at the end of the day, you remain frustrated. At the end of the day, you become annoyed. Someone is saying 4 months. Yes, you don't have more money. And some of you have poor trading habits. You get all your 5,000 and say, 3%, 500 first buying amount. For you can get stuck until your robot expires. Because you are trying to control what you cannot control. This doesn't matter whether you are a market analyst. No person can speak to me and say, Julius, you see, me, I read the market. You see me, I read the market. You can read the market, even open your eyes as wide as you want. Then what happens? Things change. Whoosh! So, I'm not here to talk about trading. I'm here to talk about why you need to build the team. Now, let me show you what happens on this account. Okay, this account, I don't build a team here, but there's someone trading, I think. Okay. There may not be so much money. I don't build so much. Now, as I wait, because here I don't build a team here. As I wait for the market return, when someone earns, I get paid. When someone earns, I get paid. Why can someone earn when I'm not earning? One, they trade more coins, I trade. For example, some of you, you get limited because of, everything is mindset. Everything is mindset. How do you see things? Because we are the same people, but we see things differently. Someone may say, I will not share Royalq until my coins sell. It's mindset. Another one will say, I will not talk to anyone until I make good profit. It's mindset. Another one will say, until I make like $1,000, I will not talk to anyone. It is mindset. Another one will say, until I have results to show my friends, I will not share Royalq. It is mindset. You are waiting for results you do not control, yet you don't have enough capital. It's like Julius having $15 trading acro and saying, I will not speak to anyone about my business until my acro sells. Now, how long will acro take to sell? I don't know. When will acro sell? I don't know. When will acro pump? I don't know. But I'm positive that it will. Now, me depending my success on something I do not control is a wrong mindset for the results you deserve. In my morning session I did today, I talked about two important aspects of life. I'm talking about why you need to build a team. One, there is bad stress and there is good stress. Some people say stress is bad. I'm stressed. Which kind of stress do you have? Stress is bad. Stress is bad. So me, I define stress in there is good stress and there is bad stress. What is good stress? Good stress is a decision to make yourself accountable for the goal you want to achieve. For example, I want to talk about myself. I don't want to talk about other people because I don't know. When I was invited to Royalq, me, not anyone, me, one, I was suffering to get what to eat. That was bad stress. It was not easy to find what to eat in COVID. It was bad stress. I was stressed because I never had enough to eat. Two, I was broke. I was behind my rent. My landlord was on my neck. I was suffering with bad stress. But I also had no power at my age to call my mother and tell her my landlord is on my neck. I had no power to call my friends to tell them, please, can you lend me some money because the landlord is chasing me away from the house. Even one day, if Mr. Mbiru is here, he found me looking very hungry. He took me to his house and gave me a plate of food. Like when someone tells you, can we go home? Because he looks at you, you are very hungry just by looking at you. Then we went at his home, he gave me a plate of food, I ate. Then I became happy. But I couldn't tell him, sir, I'm dying of hunger. I was dying with my own stress. What did I do? I put myself on good stress. I said, no more begging, no more poverty. I'm going to share Royalq. I decided to stress myself. How? Speak to anyone that was interested to listen to what I was saying. If someone was not interested, it was okay because I was stressing myself to get out of poverty. After 9 days of stressing myself, I became a V2 and started making $100 per day. Now, did I benefit from stressing myself? I need some answers in the chat. Did I benefit from stressing myself? Did I benefit? That was good stress. I have a question. Did I benefit from stressing myself? Now, before I go to the compensation plan, what is that income goal that you want to achieve? A lot of people would be very, very successful in life, but they feel pity about themselves so much. In my local language, they say, "Okwesas, like I would do this, but you see, you feel, I don't know how I can express it, but you feel so pity for yourself. I don't know how I can express it to you, ladies and gentlemen, but you have that feeling of feeling, but how can I express it? Someone to help me. This language came by ship. If you have understood what I've said, you can give me a right word to use. You feel, I don't know, you make yourself feel so pity to yourself that you cannot stress yourself to get out of that situation you are in. And you stay in that life for the rest of your life. Yeah, that self-pity. You pity yourself so much that you feel you cannot stress for yourself for a short period of time to live a life you want. I'm not here to brag. But even if I stop 2 weeks without doing Royalq, I still make money. I'm not here to brag. I can even spend 3 months without doing anything in Royalq and I still make money. Every day, I have tried it several times. I go offline, switch off my phone, disturb a lot of people that I'm not available, and I still make money. Today, I want to share with you a compensation plan that if you decide to stress yourself, get out of your comfort zone, decide not to be lazy and pity, and remove emotions and feelings in making money. You know, some people have feelings and emotions. I would share, but when people say no, I feel bad. But sincerely, since you were born, how many people have said no to you, and what happened? You get wounds. You know, when you don't need to involve emotions in business. For example, I shall give a live example. A lady goes to buy shoes. When I was in my senior 4 vacation, I was selling ladies' dresses and shoes. I remember in my hometown, in my senior 4 vacation, before I went for fishing, I was selling ladies' shoes and skirts. A lady comes to you. She says, "Can I go to a room to change?" You give her the first skirt. She changes. She comes in a mirror. She turns, she looks at herself, left, right. She said, "Give me another one." You give her another one. She goes in the car room. She puts it on. She comes in a mirror, left, right. How do you see me? She puts it down. You give like 10 skirts. After she puts them, she looks at them, says, "But you see, none of them was so good to me. Nice time." She goes her way. Now the question is, as she's going out, do you get annoyed? "Never come back. Never come back. I'll never see you to my shop. Don't come back. You even made me remove all my..." Is that the mindset of business? Never. You say, "Okay, madam," you return the skirts onto the hooks. They can come like 20 of them and only 2 buy. Ladies are not a joking subject. Now, when it comes to shoes, it is too much. You can remove the whole line. She puts on this one, she puts on this one, she puts on this one, she puts on this one. And at the end of the day, she doesn't buy. Because she has looked at so many, they even get confused. Now, the challenge comes when the customer comes with friends. When she comes with friends, it is now too worse. They all put on, even those that will not buy. And they all go, no. I didn't like even the shop. They go making a lot of noise. I even didn't like the shop. It was not in a good area. You feel like these people are hurting, but you don't abuse anyone. You don't get annoyed. You don't close your shop. Now, making money is good. Let me now talk about why is it good to make money. Some of you on this call, you are parents. Sometimes you go with your children in supermarkets. Then mistakenly, a child picks something the child likes. You feel like slapping the child. Can you return it? Can you return people's things? Not because you want your child to return the thing, but you don't have the purchasing power. You don't have the purchasing power to buy that for your child. Right? Some of the parents on this call, you want to take your children to better schools. Making money is good. But you still keep your children to law schools, not because you don't want, but because you don't have the finances. The compensation plan of Royalq has the power to give you financial freedom. It has the power to give you the financial muscle to purchase commodities anytime you want, to be able, without trading, by exchanging the good news that the Royalq platform has to other people, without feelings, without emotions, and make money. This is how powerful this opportunity is. Now let's go to the compensation plan. But if I get there, I want to visit one of my applications. Okay. Now I don't know when this coin will come out. It might even float more. But let me open my account that I build. This one I don't build it. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen and I show you how powerful. Then we go in the compensation plan. I'm going to run very fast. But I wanted to create the sense, the importance. Okay, so let me get into this account. Just a minute, guys. Okay, I don't share my account, but okay, just give me a minute. Okay. Then we go in the compensation plan. I'm going to run very fast in the compensation plan, but it is important for you to know why you need to build. All right, let's go. Okay, Royalq, beautiful. Okay, just a minute. Why is it over delaying? Okay. So let me share my screen and go to my account. Now I have questions. I need some answers before we continue. You see, what happened? What happened? I don't know what happened, but I found myself off. Can someone hear me? I think it's network. But let me run into fast because of time. I want to save time now. Okay. What's wrong with? I have a question. It is about 8 minutes to 11 a.m. East Africa Standard Time. Is this bad income? I have a question. Is that bad income? Can someone answer me in the chat? Is that bad income? $148. Is it bad income? Because you see, we need to just get out of the pretense and face the reality. That money is good. And you can withdraw instantly now and have it in anywhere you want it to have it. Because you have other people that are building and they are trading using their boats. As simple as that. Now let me go to the compensation plan itself. How can you be able to build a team? Having given you the right aspect. What are the benefits of building a team? Okay, I'm gonna keep it so short because of time. Let me share my slides. Okay, all right. Good. Reward details. Let's go. Okay, let's go. All right. Now you need to build a team because you will be able to increase your capital. You need to build a team because you'll be able, ladies and gentlemen, to have your robot free for life. You need to build a team, ladies and gentlemen. You need. One of my mentors said that if you are wise, you will do what you love to do. You know, most of you here are very wise. You do what you love to do. I only love to trade, Julius, but you don't have capital. What's wrong with you? You are waiting for your coins to sell, yet you don't know when you will sell. Julius, I only want to trade. Yes, you are right. You can only trade, but you don't have the capital to open more margin calls. When will you wait to make money? Julius, only give me trades that will deliver now. Yes, you want me to do that? I can analyze the market, but I'm not sure how fast they will deliver. Julius, give me trades that can deliver in one day. Thank you so much. Let me go analyze the market. I will provide a coin, but I do not know when it will deliver. So, when you are genius, you do what is needed to be done. When you are wise, you do what you love to do. But when you are genius, you do what is just needed to be done. And what is just needed to be done is to share the opportunity so that you increase your capital, so that you make your robot free for life. You need, because you are genius. But if you are here and you are wise, please focus on what you love. I have no problem with you. Okay. All right, let's run to the first slide. So how do you share? Okay, how do you share? You need to build a team. I advise anybody to go and bring 4 friends. Bring 1, 2, 3, and 4 only. That could be my advice. You needed to bring 4 friends, ladies and gentlemen. You need to make sure you bring 4 friends. All right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. What will happen is that when you introduce 4 friends, this one you make $30, $30, $30, $30. You get back your 120. Julius, I would love to share the opportunity when I have got some results. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Julius, I only want to share the opportunity when I have some results. Are you okay? You are just wise. You need to be genius. Julius, how can I be genius? You use other people's results. One, the reason why they have better results, one, because they have more capital than you have. Why? What shows this? For example, if I'm trading all the coins in Royalq, I'll be making money all the time. Why? For example, yesterday the market was down. XEM did 51%. Now, what about people who are trading BTC, Ethereum, ATA, Lelele? You are in floating loss. And for me, if I'm trading all the coins, if ATA, Gala down, XEM is up. Bingo, $500. Then you are like this. Since I joined the no money, no money, no money. Use other people's results. Because you just need to do what is needed. Someone saying, but Yuka boy, you are very tough. My friend, even poverty is tough. If you want to understand how poverty is tough, it's when you want to call someone and you don't have airtime. Even your mobile money device where you buy from and your bank account is empty. That's when you understand how poverty is. You are in a problem, no money. You try to call all your friends. Everybody tells you things are not okay. We have just returned children to school, yet you need money. Until you get to a point and understand, nobody can save you, but it's only you can save yourself. Use other people's results. Use other people's results. Share the opportunity. I'm done with that point. Next. It is the best way of collecting trading capital. It's the best way of collecting trading capital. It is the best way of trading collecting power. Next, you never worry about gas fees. How many of us here have felt the pain of paying gas fees all the time? At first, you were complaining, I'm not making profit. Now you start making profit. But everyone you make profit, they reduce the fuel. You are tired of withdrawing from your Binance to your Royalq. How many people? You are tired. At first, you were complaining. No profit. No, now the profit has started to come. But the robot is removing the money from the asset. Every time you check, it is over. You need to top up. Do you know how it annoys? Let me see some people who are tired. Some people who get annoyed with the robot taking gas fees in good spirit. Can I see? Type yes. Some people, they say, and you feel bad. Every time the robot is removing fuel fee, every profit you earn, so you need to withdraw from your Binance account. I had not felt gas fees well enough. But yesterday, I traded and I made $103 yesterday. And so I had withdrawn money from my asset. So I went into my asset. I found -7. So I wanted to trade another coin immediately. The robot had taken all of the money that had remained in my asset. So I remained with -7. And I said, my God, now I can't press a trade. But as I was still waiting, someone activated someone. I made $15. Fuel fee came again. So I entered the trade. Ladies and gentlemen, when you build a team, you never worry about gas fees. You never worry about gas fees. Every time the robot makes profit for you, the gas fees is there. But it is so painful. It is so painful. Sincerely, it sucks. Yes, yes, it is sincerely, it sucks. You know, there is this, let's take away this feeling that I'm making the money. Even me, I was feeling well because I had made $99. But my friend, when you needed to withdraw from the other side where the money has gone, to bring it to this side to be cut again, it's not fair. So building a team is important because you never worry about gas fees. Okay, let's run into the benefits. Now you can be able to move into different ranks from V1 to V6. So basically have V1 up to V6, all right? Okay, let's go into the benefits. So how much is your potential income? I'll not go so much into potential, but you know, as a V2, you can make $20 a day. As a V3, you can make around $50 minimum a day. As a V4, 300. As a V5, 1,000. As a V6, $2,000. Now, I want to make something. Position yourself for the bull run. Can someone say position yourself? Can someone type position yourself in the chat? Position yourself for the bull run. Can someone type position yourself in the chat? Let me see. Position yourself for the bull run. Position yourself for the bull run. At the end of this cycle, I will show how powerful the bull run is. I had never in my life, seen or what is going to happen in the bull run. I entered Royalq when the bull run is about to come to the end. But what I experienced, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I withdrew money, went into my cupboard, made it full. I saw that was not enough. I got some paper money, I think around 10 million, pocketed it in all my 4 pockets and moved around my cassette, moving, look left, right. When I don't need anything, the way I was feeling gave me to understand that poverty is bad. I was more confident. I was even receiving more cool air. The air I was breathing was not normal. It was the more filtered oxygen. Yeah, I tell you facts. It was more filtered oxygen. By the way, when you have money, your immune system is strong. You don't get sick so much when you have money. The immunity is strong. The immunity. By that time, my immune system was very high. Immune system. When I don't need anything too, when you have money, you are not very hungry. When you have money, people who are broke, they get hungry very fast. Everything they see, you get time. Move with someone you know that is not doing well financially. They will be looking around at everything. I want to eat that one. But for you, don't feel hungry. So please make sure you make money. Hey, you are not hungry. You make money. You are not. Yes, the immune system is strong. You don't think so much. Position yourself for the bull run. Position yourself. Let's go. So how do you become a V1? How do you become a V1? Hey, I will not stay here for long. Here are the requirements. To become a V1, you just activate your robot with how much? 120. Only. Now, one of the mistakes you can do is to come here to Royalq. Let me go to my application. Money. You come here to Royalq. You tap on invite a friend, this one. You tap on it. You copy this link and you send it to that someone. They register. When they register, and activate their robot, you'll be able to earn $30 as a V1. But what gives me the confidence to continue sharing Royalq, ladies and gentlemen, is not about how much I make when someone joins the business, is how repeatedly will I benefit from this person whenever they make a profit. How repeatedly I discovered that as long as the robot is working 24/7, every time this person will make a profit, from that profit, they will be charged 20%. And as a V1, 20% of that is mine. For example, if someone makes $100, he's charged 20%, which is $20. So on this $20, as a V1, I'm supposed to receive $4. So when someone makes $100, I receive $4. 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 I have a question for you. Let me go to this Royalq app and I show you something so that some of you may understand me. Let me find a guy here. There's a guy I know that is very good. Imagine the sponsor of this guy. On every $100, he has $4. Here it is 4 times 9. Here it is 4 times 6. Here it is 4 times 5 every day. Here it is 4 times 4. Here it is 4 times 8. Here it is 4 times 7. Can you see how much this guy makes per day from this guy without doing anything? Can you see, guys? Can you see? 4 times 9. That is 36. Here it is 36. 4 times 6. Here it is 24. I want to calculate this guy per week. Some of you, I want you to understand why it is good to share. 4 times 5. Here it is 20. Here it is 4 times 4. Here it is 16. Here it is 4 times 8. Here it is 32. Here it is 4 times 7. 28. Even down there, that is 4 times 7. Now I've gone with the minimum. People should not tell me to calculate. This is 28. So 28 plus 28 plus 32 plus 16 plus 20 plus 24 plus 36. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 7 days, just bringing one person, someone has $184. Is it good to share Royalq? Because some people think sharing is bad. Is it good according to what I've shown you? Is it good to share Royalq? Is it good according? The guy is trading, is making his money, is happy, but from every profit he earns, the person who brought him makes money. Is that good? Is it good to share? Hey! Now, do not allow your current financial situation or your current financial returns affect your ability to share, because you might get people that are better than you, that have bigger money, that are very good at setting their robot on whatever they earn. You get paid. Let me see some answers here. This is not MLM. No. This is not network marketing. No. This is the enjoyment. As someone is enjoying his money, you also enjoy. So don't allow your current situation, your current financial situation, say, I will not share because I'm not making profit. Like seriously, you don't share because for you are not earning. So you want to miss out on good people like that one? Seriously, you want to miss out on people that can trade like him so that you earn more because they have more money? Share, not because you are not making money. Share because you want to earn from other people's money. That's why me, even when the Bitcoin went to 15,000, I was still sharing. Julius, I can't share anymore. The market is down. My friend, when it is down, others can join. They bring their capital, trade better. Me, I get my bonus. As they are happy, I get paid. No emotions attached to sharing. Now, I've given you more importance of sharing. How do you become a V2? How do you become a V2? And what are the benefits? A V2, you just share your link with 3 people, work with them, have a total of 20 people, and you become a V2. I think V2 is the easiest rank anybody can achieve. So after becoming a V2, what are the consequences? Anybody you share directly your link, you make $40. The people you have brought personally in the business, you earn 30% from every profit they make. You know that this is $6. 30% is $6. From every $100 that person makes. Then the people these guys bring that are not brought by you. The people these guys bring that are not brought by you. This is you. You are V2. Anybody that joins under your team, you make $10. Anybody. You don't stop here. These people that are brought by these guys, you earn 10% from their successful trade profits. That is how sweet V2 is. But the problem of being a V1, now let me tell you, the problem of being a V1 is this one. Even if you bring Julius, and Julius brings 100 people, and you are not yet a V2, you don't earn on my people. You don't earn on your team. No, you don't. You start earning on your team when you become a V2. So how do you become a V3? I'm done with V2. How do you become a V3? How do you become a V3? Very simple. You had brought 3, add on 2, they become 5. Help these 3 V2s you brought to become V2, V1s to become V2 like you. Have 100 total activated people, and then you become a V3. When you become a V3, what happens? Anybody you bring personally, you make $50. Every $100 on a person you brought personally, you make $8. Whenever someone makes $100, you make $8. Whenever someone makes $100, you make $8. Whenever someone makes $100, you make $8. Now imagine, this is you. You're a V3. This guy is a V2. This guy is a V2. This guy is a V2. Anybody who will be joining under these guys, each one, anybody, you make $10 from each line. But remember, to become a V3, you introduce 2 more friends. So anybody who joins under this one, you make $20. $20. $20. That is how sweet V3 is. Anybody who trades under this V2 line, you make 10% from their profit. Anybody who trades under this V1 line, you make 20% from their gas fees. Which means when you become a V3, these guys that are V1 again, you go back and still earn $4 from it. These ones that are not brought by you, this brought by you and $8. This one not brought by you and $4. Imagine in a day, you have 10 people in this guy that you are earning $4 from each because each one made $100. That's $40. And any trade of this guy, you are making $8. These opportunities. That's how you become a V3. Point to note. From V3, from V4 going down to V6, the numbers don't matter. We shall no longer talk about 100 people. No, they no longer matter. Why? For you to become a V4, you need 8 directs. So you had 5, just bring 1, 2, 3 more. You need 3 V3s, but each V3 must have 100 people. Someone needs 100 people to be a V3, which means if you have 3 V3s, you already have a team of 300 people and you're a V4. So numbers don't matter. Anybody bring personally $60. From their profit, you earn 50%. Someone makes $100, $10 are yours as fuel fee. $10 are yours as fuel fee. Can you imagine how significant that is? If this is you as a V4, this guy is a V3, and this guy is a V3, and this guy is a V3. Anybody who joins under this guy, anybody who joins under this guy, you make $10. Anybody who joins under this guy, you make $10. Anybody who joins under this guy, you make $10. Imagine you have 3 V3s who are active, and each one in his team, he gets 10 people, 10 people, 10 people in his team. That means you as a V4, you have $300. Now look, if you have maybe this guy who is a V2, you make $20. If you have another guy who's a V1 here, you make $30 from anyone that joins under him. Who's loving the compensation plan? Let me see people who are loving the compensation plan. Who's falling in love with this compensation plan? Who's seeing how to make money? Who's seeing how you can easily make money? A lot of it. Position yourself for the bull run. Position yourself for the bull run. Position yourself for the bull run. Get out of being a V1 and become a V2. Get out of being a V2 and become a V3. Get out of becoming a V3 and become a V4. You will never chase money. Money will be chasing for you. So I'm going to pick up this. I'm going to pick up this. And let me put it in the different groups. Let me put this in the different groups. Just a minute. Let me put this in the different groups. Just a minute. Let me pick up this. And let me share it in the different groups. Let me share this in the different groups. Because it fully explains. It fully elaborates. Okay. Now I'm going to explain what I've not yet explained. That's all. So it will be the same the requirements on V4, V5, and let me try to talk about an extra bonus that comes from V4 and above. Once you become a V4 and you have a V4 in your team, this is same rank status. It's like when you become a V3 and you have a V3 in your team, same rank status. You are not supposed to earn from this activity from this team because you're on the same rank. But what did the Royalq say? Royalq says no. From all the gas fees this guy has collected, Royalq will calculate 10% of his income from the fuel fee and give you 10%. So when you are a V4 or V5 or V6, if you have a V4 in your team, here on every activation, you'll be earning 1.5 USDT from someone who is a V4 or from someone who is a V5 like you, and 10% from the fuel fee. And we call this peer income. Let me go to my robot. That's why here, you can see this is peer reward. Now this means from the 10% my V5 has got, they've given me 10%. So they give him his 10%, they give him his income, and they calculate 10% and give it to me as peer income. Okay, so you have activated peer income. From the V5 line, someone has activated. I'm not supposed to earn on them because I'm a V5 and this guy is a V5. I'm not supposed to earn, but they will calculate 1.5 USDT and give it to me as a V5 because we are on the same rank. That's what we call peer reward, and that is activated peer income. Now let's go to V6. I want to conclude. I'll focus. So when you become a V6, and you have a V6 in your team, every activation under this V6, you'll make 1 USDT. The fuel fee of whatever V6 has collected, you earn 10%. But what will Royalq say? Royalq said, on every activation all over the world of $120, Royalq will keep aside $10. So when someone activates, just to know Royalq has kept aside $10, and it will put it in a pool and distribute it among the V6. So if this is a V6, if you have more V6s in your team, more additional shares. The more V6s you create, more additional shares, right? Okay. Now we have the monthly global team rewards. On the total gas fees that Royalq has collected, it will remove off 10% and distribute it among the V6. The more V6s you have, the more additional shares. Now I have good news for you guys. This is not in bad spirit. I have good news for you. It was a blessing in disguise, but it can be good news to you, right? It was bad to what happened to some people, but it is good news. I think a few months ago, I was on my Royalq V5 platform on Royalq, and I saw an announcement. There's someone who had the biggest number of V6s in the whole world, and he was our grand upline. So when he joined Royalq and became a V6, he kept on putting Royalq down on different platforms. And according to Royalq, according to what I read from Royalq, Royalq said a few months ago that this guy is distracting what other people are building, putting them into new robots, thinking that they have created a better robot than Royalq. And this guy was removed from being a V6 and he was made a V5. And he can never become a V6 again. So it was a bad thing to him, but it could be a blessing to you. Why? Because when you become a V6 now, you'll have more pool to share. It was a bad thing to him because it was him who did the wrong thing to the platform. But for you, it could be a good thing because you will have more pool to share. This guy had 21 V6s, 57 V5s, and he was making close to $10,000 a day. And he said, Royalq, no business. So he promoted other stuff and was degraded from being V6 to V5. There was also another V6 who was also demoted, I saw, in the Royalq V5 platform from V6 to V4. Okay, because of malpractice, all right? Royalq gave reasons and the person accepted malpractice. More opportunity. So position yourself for the bull run. Okay, position yourself for a bull run and be ready to build your team. Okay, be ready to build your team to V6 and make sure because you have built your team, you don't do malpractice because Royalq has the power to degrade your rank if you do malpractice, all right? So that is the Royalq compensation plan, all right? Royalq compensation plan. Any question? I have 2 minutes to end this call. Questions? Questions? Julius, what do you mean by malpractice? Okay. According to, I think, the explanation of Royalq, it's not me, but according to the explanation of Royalq, I think this guy was promoting other robots in the Royalq platforms, right? Other robots in the Royalq platforms, okay? I hope that is okay, right? You promote other robots in the Royalq platform with evidence provided. I think they were able, I think there was some evidence. I'm not Royalq. Hey, yes. Huh? Because he had succeeded. Yeah, but even if, imagine, if maybe I succeed and I become a B6, then I start promoting other robots in the Royalq groups. It means I'm distracting other people that have not yet become V6 like me. Am I right? Sure. So if I've reached, then I don't need to distract others. I think it's what they meant. Okay. And he was degraded. And the challenge is he cannot build that account again to V6. Once degraded, forever, that rank. No chance again. Hey, greed killed the hyena, exactly. The hyena was so greedy. Yeah, but he was making good money, good money. I think this guy, he made $2.5 million in less than 1 year. Yes, this guy made $2.5 million in less than 1 year. He bought, see, these two guys were driving supercars. Supercars. I think I need to find their videos and pictures and I say supercars. They built amazing. They had a yacht. These guys had a yacht. They had a yacht. In less than 1 year, they had a yacht. They were going in with that yacht, different beaches. They were enjoying life. And after they decided doing malpractice, they were degraded. So make sure you are not an obstacle to other people's results. Because maybe you have, some people when they reach like V2, V3, they are like, we are at the peak, everybody is below us. So they start doing a lot of funny stuff. I usually see some people in the groups. They when some people rank up, maybe someone was maybe someone was a V2, then he becomes a V3. It's like stepping on everybody's head because he has a certain car rank. So it makes me laugh on certain groups. To find someone is maybe a V3 and he's like, I'm there. You ranking is nothing, all right? I usually tell my friends, make money, but let money not become a problem to other people. It is your own money. My money never helps anyone. Okay, it can help, but it's my own. So you should not brag because you have made money. You want to sit on everybody's head because you have some money. No, please have that third sense of knowing that the money is yours. So when you rank up, please don't step on people's heads because you have some money. Money comes and goes. So make sure you remain cool, you remain humble, so that you can still continue even with money, right? Life is sweet with money when you are humble. Okay, good. Okay, some questions I want to go on. Some questions. Please, I'm a V1 with 3 direct downlines currently, but they all don't want to share Royalq. Please, can I continue to share my link until I get serious persons directly? All right, let me go to my Royalq and talk about this. Let me go to my Royalq and talk about this. Okay, good. Good. Team. I want to stop on directs. Okay. Just Royalq has lowered down the numbers, but since I joined Royalq, people have shared my link personally. I think when add 34 plus 9, it's how many? 10. I think I've personally shared my link with 43 people. But when it comes to bringing directs, people I have brought in Royalq. Let me look. I need to find my name list. But I think I beat, last week I had hit 235 people. Directs. People have given links direct. Some have not given them my direct link, but I've shared Royalq to people who have activated. Total 235. No joke. I don't know how many you have so far given your link and have activated. 235. No joke. Since I started. In January, I activated 23. January 23. People shared the link and they activated 23. In February, so far 17. Today I have 4 activations to go. In February 17. I don't joke with sharing Royalq. I don't want to depend on anyone to make money. Never. If yesterday, when I calculate my total profit, 2 months, $4,476 from Jan to Feb. $4,476 put in your local currency. It is close to 16 million Ugandan shillings in 2 months. How do I do it? I make noise. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook. I make a name list. Everybody I speak to, I write them down. Everybody I speak to, I write them down. Everybody I speak to, I write them down. First step, I wrote everybody I know. Now I have started to recruit my OBs. Yesterday, one of my OB activated his robot. Today, 2 of my OBs and 1 of my OGs, primary, P7, they are going to activate. I'm now looking for everybody I started with, everybody I know, OG, P1, P2. I usually sit there and I say, who was seated on the front seat? Nakatude Madina, Nakatude Madina. Where can I find her? I go to Facebook. I write the name, Madina. They bring so many. Sometimes I luckily meet them. Hey, how are you? Do you remember? Then I have a robot that is working for people. I share it. Can you tell me more? I explain. Someone asked me, how do you do it? Let me show you. I present opportunity, by the way. I present. I talk to people. I don't want to depend on anyone for my results. Okay. You see, I don't know. Presented to these guys. Okay. This one activated. This one activated. These ones are for this month. And now these are pending. These ones are pending. All these ones that are on top, they are pending. This one activated yesterday, that's why it's here. These ones, they are pending. And I don't use one WhatsApp. I run 3 WhatsApp accounts. So those ones are pending today. So I pin them on top so that after here, I go check why are you not activating? What's wrong? Any question, I answer. Then I go back on Facebook, I look for more. I don't rest. My goal is 1 activation per day. 1 activation per day. I want to make sure every day I activate 1 person, 1 person, 1 person, 1 person, 1 person, 1 person. I'm annoyed this year. I want 365 directs. I'm not sleeping. I need them. You know why, Julius? Why do you share the opportunity? Here is the reason. Here is the reason. It depends on your goal. Okay. The bigger the goal, the bigger the work ethic. Now, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to make $1 million this bull run. I need big capital. Yes, I'm doing the 3% 300x challenge, but I need big capital. I already started to build 2 constructions. I'm constructing 2 buildings now. I need money. I need money. You know, when you have goals, I'm working on 2 buildings I'm constructing at the same time. We cannot work at the same pace. That's the difference. The work ethic comes with the goal. I have written 5 goals that I'm working on. I want to finish the 2 in the next 3 weeks. So I'm working very hard. What is your goal? You know, the bigger the dream, the bigger the work ethic. The smaller the dream, the smaller the work ethic. Because you cannot have, if you have a dream of making $1,000, we cannot be working at the same pace. You want 1,000, I want 1 million. Even if I don't make 1 million, because someone may say, what if you don't make $1 million, my friend? Even if I make 300,000, I'll be okay. I may not hit the goal, but even if I hit it quarter way, I'm good to go. It is okay. I will say thank you, Lord. Because I don't need to use my personal results. Let me show you what I do. You know, some people, let me show this. Let me show you. I don't use my results. Okay, where is this one? There we go. Hello, good morning. I have a robot that buys low and sells high in the financial markets and gives you good results. The picture shows one of the results for someone using it. Would you love to know more? And you see where I got the person? I got the person from TikTok. And when she says, I'm not interested, next. Not interested, next. Not interested, next. Not interested, next. They join, I teach them how to set a trade. What do they expect? Yes. What do you expect? The market will come down, the market will go up. But here is the challenge. You take 3%, you keep on compounding. I don't lie. Me, I don't lie. I don't promise you tomorrow you're going to be a millionaire. I don't. Most of the people have brought personal business. They are still in Royalq. Most of them are in Royalq. Why? Because I don't lie. Me, I don't pretend. I don't lie. I tell you the fact. The market will go up, the market will go down. But here is the challenge. Then I share the opportunity. But I don't know. I don't know as I come to the end. I don't know what happens to other people. I teach on Zoom. I teach on Zoom. I do WhatsApp presentation. I I even come back on WhatsApp. I provide signals. I I don't know what happens to other people. I don't know how people are so okay, but this is not a good statement. I don't know why people feel so pit about themselves. Surely. I teach on Zoom, I go on WhatsApp, I do WhatsApp presentation, I find signals, I teach people how to use them, I still inbox people, I do one-on-one Zooms, I do calls. But someone still says for them they are not willing. It's because of your dream. What is your goal? 2 months are done. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 months of this year are done. Yes, how much have you made so far? Evaluation. How much have you made so far? Are you filled with fear that what will people say? How far are you to your goal? What was that thing you wanted to start? What was that thing you wanted to start? What was that thing you wanted to start this year? What was that goal? What is that dream you wanted to achieve this year? Are you suffering with fear that what will people say? Imagine if someone did not show me Royalq, where will I be financially? I'm here because someone shared with me. That's why I share. I don't share to chase money. I share to help someone understand what I do. If they don't like it, it's okay. I'm sorry, but I don't have aims of hurting anyone. My goal is basically to let us help each other to get to the life we deserve. Set up a goal. Be willing to get stressed for some time because it is stressing, but nothing happens in the comfort zone. Make a list of the people you know. Tell them about what you do. Don't get shy about what you do. Julius, why are you so confident about Royalq? One, I don't touch anybody's money. Your capital is in your wallet. And then it's not me who trades for you. It is the robot that trades for you. And I don't control the market. Someone asks me, how much can I make, sir? I don't know. I don't control the market. But I have a strategy. We are going to find 300 successful trades. That's all. Problem, they reject you. Yes, Mr. Robert, you are fine. They reject you. But do you know how many people have rejected me? On the 276, 35 or 76, I need to check, that I've brought personally, so many people have said no to me. So many, even some I don't remember them. Now, Mr. Robert, let me give you a scenario. I speak to 10 people, right? The challenge with some of you, you don't evaluate your results. Okay? Me, whatever I do, I have 2 books. Peter, Robert, I have 2 books. Here, I write those I'm going to speak to. All right? Here, I write those I've spoken to. So these ones, I follow them up. These ones are the ones I want to speak to, right? So every day, I come to this book and I write names of people I want to speak to tomorrow. I don't know if you get me, Robert. You see, I want to speak to tomorrow. Here are those I've spoken to. Now, these ones, I follow them up. These ones, I want to speak to them about my business. Now, here is the breakthrough. When I speak to 10 people, and 9 say no, and 1 says yes, do you think I remember the 9? No, I can't remember the 9. Why? Because when this guy joins, I have to teach him how the robot works. Do you see that, Robert? How the robot works. I need to send him how to set up a trade. I have a lot of work to do with this guy. Do you understand? I need to make sure I send him videos and he watches them. Then I ask him, are you willing to share Royalq or I'm not interested? Then he says, me, I'm not interested. Then I say, okay, I'll teach you how to trade only. Then I teach him how to use the robot. Then I go back. I talk to another one. Would you see how I keep on doing the same thing, the same thing, the same thing, the same? I keep on doing the same thing. Even if I introduce 10 people in one day, like I think today is Wednesday. On Saturday I introduced 6 guys on one day. I activated 6 guys one day. 6. And so I put them in the same group, shared the same information today. They joined on Saturday. Today they can enter the signal themselves. I don't need to be there. So I just share the signal. They trade. Because, because I do the same thing so many times, it becomes part of me. It's not a big deal. When someone says no to me, it's okay. So the challenge could be when people say no to you and you feel like they are refusing you. They don't refuse you. They refuse the opportunity. You get it? They refuse the opportunity. And basically, Mr. Robert, does the robot work? You tell me, does the robot work? That's the main question. Does the robot work? Because that is the main, ladies and gentlemen, before I close, does the robot work? I need some answers. Does the robot work? Does the robot work? Please, my leader, does the robot work? Now I have a question for you guys who are here. Does the robot work? Without pretense or we sweet talking it is voodoo, it is voodoo. Without talking that the robot is voodoo, does the robot work? Now, for me, that is enough for me. The robot works. Someone is saying, let me go through these questions. I'd like us to look at how to help novice with the crypto zero knowledge to register, activate their robot, register Binance, verify, connect before he starts his trade. You join the new Royalq use orientation. All that is done. Even if you want to meet people physically, it's okay. Please, I would like to look at educating young activated members on how to help them, a novice in crypto knowledge, know how to register, activate, register, verify their Binance, binding. But that is why you bring people in the business. When I introduce you in the business, I help you register. I help you activate. I help you do binding. I help you buy crypto. I know some people want to just send video. How that buy, register. Yes, it is okay, but this person doesn't join crypto ambassadors. He joins you. You invite them on Zoom, but the first few steps I think you need to do them with them. Or you need to send them videos that have already been done about that because they are there. And basically, those that are on the groups, even yesterday, I did a presentation that explains what is cryptocurrency. I sent a paragraph plus audios. You just share the same information. Let me see. Another question. The robot, if using 200, it is just a game, not a business. No, Robert, it is a business. I started with $15 on one of my accounts. My goal is to compound. Maybe the challenge is that maybe, Robert, you want to enter a coin now and it gets out of the market now. that would be the biggest challenge. But if you have the understanding I have, we do not control the market. We enter a coin, then we remain patient until the coin delivers and we compound our next coin. I mean, that's how I understand. So I have no feelings whether the market is down, whether the market is up. If you want to get out of the trade faster, you add in more capital and open more margin calls. Simple. So that you buy more. If you don't have, you remain patient. Are we okay, Mr. Robert? Hey, yeah, that's all. So if someone says, hey, please, do you have more money? No, then go open your mouth, add in more money. Julius, I want to borrow money. Don't borrow money and bring it here. Because when you pick a coin, you don't know when it will sell. Don't allow anyone to bring borrowed money. Be frank to them. You don't know when it will sell. Someone was telling me, what if I go and borrow 1 million from my bank? They will swallow you when the market is not returning. But I see people are making money. Everything is my friend. The market can go against you. Just a minute as I come to the end. Okay. Now let me use this scenario to answer this question. Here is a guy. Let's look at this. Let me use this scenario. Look at my answer to this question. I see is the one calling me. Okay, look. The guy comes to me with a profit of 2021. Someone had posted it on his YouTube channel showing that profit. It's okay. Is it possible? Depending on your capital and market. Then this guy says, comes to me, do you mean when I start with $10,000, I can even make that profit even? You can, but no one controls the market. Can you see my answers? The guy wants to start. You can, but no one controls the market. But with big capital, your chances are high. Do you see any convincing here? Robert, do you see any convincing here? I don't convince. I speak the truth because when this guy brings his $10,000 and he doesn't make that money, he will quit the business. Are you getting me, Robert? Yes, I say, the guy has not yet paid. He's interested to start. I don't get on pressure because he's interested to start. I tell him, sir, no one controls the market, but the bigger the capital, the more the probability of you earning. It's not a guarantee, but I know the minimum percentage you can make is 10%. It is 10%. You can make 10% per month of your capital. I don't have guarantee. Then I speak to many. That's all. That's how you build a team. You speak the truth. You don't lie. One, you don't promise people. Even when I'm using the 3% 300 challenge, I don't promise. I say, sir, you are going to start. Yes, it is true. But we are going to look for 300 successful trades. Some will come out fast. Some will delay. Is there any convincing Robert there? No. So when he starts and some coins delay, he says, they told me. But so he can now know, he can introduce his friends and the business keeps on growing. Yes, it is true. Even if some you tell them the truth, when they start, they get annoyed. Results are over delaying. Results are over delaying. Results are over delaying. I tell, sir, I don't control the market, but we can remain patient. He says, I don't want to share. It's okay, no problem. But I personally do not stop sharing because Robert doesn't share. I cannot wake up and say I will make money because I have maybe leader Robert in my team. No, I can never, never. I wake up saying, Lord, thank you for this new day. I'm out for work. I go speak to people expecting my personal effort to bring the results, not from other people. If they do, if they don't, my personal responsibility. You get it? That's how you build business. You don't build that I'm waiting for my team members to do the work. You do the work, then they do what they see you doing. They don't do what they see you talking. Imagine someone is a V3 and is waiting for people in his team to bring people. So he's ever on his group. No one is doing anything. None of you is bringing people. What are you doing? I don't have time. When I activate someone, I share. We are working. We are winning. That's what I do. We are busy. We are busy. That's why sometimes I don't involve myself in so many stuff that I see in groups because a lot of work has to be done. Goals are here to be run. I hope I've answered your question. Okay, what is the reason to open more than one account? There's no big deal. I don't think it could be important for someone to open more than one account. No, please have one account, push it to V6. I think having, Shem knows that it is not easy to build more than one account. I think now he knows. I think Shem knows. Shem is my friend. He has 3 accounts. I think 3 or 4 or 5. He has many accounts. But I think he knows it's not easy to build. Am I right, Shem? It's not easy. I think our upline who shared that strategy, those guys were just too greedy. They wanted to reach their destination using other people. Okay, so they taught the multiple strategy. They were so greedy. I don't say I'm not greedy. I'm greedy in trading, but I don't want to use other people. I hate using people. That's why those that work with me personally, unless someone develops feeling, when someone develops emotions and feelings to the market, that's when I give up. But if someone doesn't, we keep on running, and they still remain successful. I don't want to use other people. I hate using people. So I think these guys had aspect of using other people to reach fast, Instead of me having 500 people, I better have 200, and each one brings in a lot of money. Then say an MLM concept. I don't like it. I hope I've answered. Having one account, move it to V6 is so sweet. It is easier. You have working people. You don't have accounts that are dormant. I think leadership understands it better. You can have so many dormant accounts, but I can have one account with active people. and things work out best for me. So I personally believe someone should push one account to V6, or trading with one account is better than having so many accounts. Me, that's what I believe. Okay. But I think when Shem joined there was a Zoom done by my upline who had taught that strategy, and it looks so sweet, fantastic, sweet. But I believe one account to V6 is better. But Shem has no problem with it now. He's building his business slowly, growing his capital. And we shall get there, my friend Shem. Just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. Get us position ourselves for the next bull run. For the next bull run. You need to make sure, guys, you rank up before the bull run. I expect momentum. I've shared those who follow my status. I expect momentum around August in 2023. There is a coin that is going to have its halving, right? There is a coin that is going to have its halving. It's called LOTC, Litecoin is going to do its halving. Litecoin is going to do its halving in August 2023 this year. And I personally expect Litecoin is a coin that has improved a little bit. You can go and read about it. But it's going to have its halving in 2023. Those that are trading Litecoin around August this year, we expect the halving of Litecoin, LTC, LTC, LTC. Those who follow me, I will not share it in groups, but those who follow me on my statuses of different platforms, check it out. I've posted a video about Litecoin halving. So you can check out Litecoin halving, those who follow me on my status. If you don't, you just need to inbox me, save your number. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Or you can check on Facebook, on Facebook, okay, on my stories, on Instagram stories. I think I'll be able to share more information. And I'll open up a new TikTok today because that one has been banned, all right? So I come again. No relenting, no refusing. I'm starting again. They destroy, I come again. They destroy, I come again. No relenting. So see you again, ladies and gentlemen. I wish you the best. No more questions, I think, now. It is not easy, but it is doable. You can build business. You can build. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Yeah, let's get to work. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Okay, let's get to work. Let me also get to work. Now I'm going to concentrate for 3 hours. 3 hours, 3 straight hours. By the way, I don't work a lot. Someone is asking for my work. I don't work a lot. This is my daily routine. Okay, let me tell you, this is my daily routine. I'm supposed to wake up. Sometimes I fail, sometimes I do. But I'm supposed to wake up at 5 a.m. minimum, East Africa Standard Time. When I wake up at 5 a.m., what do I do? Okay, someone is asking my daily routine. All right, one, I pick up my diary before I sleep, I pick up my diary and I write the activities I'm going to do the next day. Someone asking my day routine. There we go. Before I sleep, what time do I sleep? I sleep at 1 a.m. East Africa Standard Time. That's the time I sleep. There, when it reaches 1, I get off my phone and I'm supposed to be in bed. By 5 minutes past 1, I'm supposed to be in bed. No matter what happens, that time I'm supposed to be in bed at 1 a.m. So I sleep at 1, 2, 3, 4. Specifically, I sleep 4 hours. Then I wake up at 5. When I wake up, what do? I must get to this diary and look at activities I'm supposed to do on that day. Okay, I hope someone has asked me, I'm answering you. So I write them down. So I have written them at night. So I look through them and find out those that I'm supposed to edit. But on those activities, let me see if it is here. Where is it? I don't know who has touched it, but maybe it is my coat because yesterday I traveled. Okay, on my table, I think it is in my coat. I also have a card. I have a card that is lamented on a piece of paper on my table. This was my 2021 to 2022 goal card. On this card, it has the following. Like this one, it had, I'm purchasing my new Primo new model blue in color. This is when I bought my first car. I had it on my card. I knew the color, I knew the size, I knew the color, I knew the size, I knew the date. It is already on my card. So my other card has things I want to do this year. I write them in the present tense. Then it had a third goal. I'm owning a plot in Masaka City at a hill worth 20 million, but I bought my plot 45 million. This one sits on my table. So when I'm working, I have a card. Then this side, I have what I'm supposed to do daily. Daily activities. So when I'm writing my to-do list on this book was given to me by an exchanger. They invited me. You know, I'm getting known. I also don't know. It was given me by a certain company in crypto. I don't care. That's not a big deal. So I write my activities of the day. I work from 5:30. So when I wake up in the morning, I read. Someone asking my to-do list, that is it. I read. What do I read? I read about crypto. Where do I read about crypto? I read about crypto on CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko. I read about crypto on those two platforms, CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko. I also have some other apps you can have read about crypto. So let me show them to you. Okay. This is my crypto corner. I have gathered applications that I use. So I read about CoinGecko. I read about CoinMarketCap. I check Crypto Bubble, Hobby, all these Crypto Panic, Crypto Crunch. These are just applications. So I read about, when I open my Crypto Crunch app, it gives me the latest information. You see, Metaverse and Web3 Alliance are being introduced by Huawei in East Asia, okay? More than 130 United States banks are currently active in cryptocurrency. I usually read about this. I usually check the top. This is Crypto Crunch. So I read about crypto. When I wake up, I read about crypto. I also, after 30 minutes, in those 30 minutes, I read my Bible. I read about personal growth. I read about network marketing, but then I read about crypto. I use Crypto Crunch, Crypto Panic. I check out Hobby, CoinGecko. I want to find the latest information. Okay. I also check out Onomics, Lunar Crash. These are my first 30 minutes of the day. I really take knowledge about cryptocurrency from those applications. So at 6 a.m., I'm done. I'm supposed to be done with all that stuff. Those stuff I'm done. So 5:30, I pray, I run for 20 minutes. I don't run a lot. I only do 20 minutes exercise. I don't do so many. I do 20 minutes exercise. I do simple press up, squat, or I run. I don't do much. Calculated 20 minutes. I should be done. 6 a.m. I'm seated here at my working table. Then I check charts that I had in the night. I check charts in the night. I've already planned my day. Then I start speaking to people about my business. 7:30, I'm training people about TradingView. Up to 8:30, 1 hour. 8:30, Then I have time for the family, 1 hour. How are you? Good morning. How are you? Good morning. 1 hour so that I'm present. I don't need to be present. So I present myself for 1 hour. Then I come here for training. I'm supposed to end this by midday. I finish my work by midday. The rest of the day, I'm enjoying. By midday, I'm done with all my activities of the day. How are you, Mr. Ab? So I'm done with my activities of the day. Now I go in person work. Now I'm going to prospect, to invite, to prospect, to invite, because at 2 p.m. I have a presentation. Prospect, invite, prospect, invite, prospect, invite, share signal, prospect, invite, share signal. That's my day. Until in the evening when I will present the opportunity. I usually focus on doing that for 4 to 3 hours in a day, every day. Focus. I focus. And I have a target. My target is 1 activation a day. I don't sleep without getting it. If I present, no one joins, I check everybody I presented to. Everybody. I call them, I text them, I WhatsApp them, I video them. I need results. No joke. All else, I fear poverty. My target is usually $150 a day. I don't usually hit it, but let me show you sample space. I usually try. I don't usually hit it, but I try. You will see that I don't hit it sometimes, but I try. I hope you see. I try. Sometimes, the challenge with most of you when you don't hit your goals. So here I was happy I hit it. Here I didn't. Here I hit it. Here I didn't. Here I didn't. See, here I was about. The other day it refused. But I never give up even when things don't work my way. I don't give up even when things don't work my way. That's the difference. I keep on. I keep on. Today I hit it, today I don't. The other I hit it, the other I don't. I don't give up. That is my way. I don't give up, even when things don't work out for me. I do not give up. Then I don't work on Sunday. Sunday I don't work. I might do Zooms, but I don't work. Yeah, my family understands. People ask me. Yes, before I started this, I agree with my family. We need to agree. We need to hit certain goals. We have certain targets to go for. We need to achieve this. So I want us to agree that for the next 90 days, I'm going to increase my work ethic. I'm going to work harder for these 90 days up to this date. I promise you that by this time, I'll have done the following. 1, I'll have finished this for you. I'll have finished this for you. By this time, I'll have finished this for you. Is it okay for me to work so that we can achieve those goals? Then they say yes. Okay, after agreeing, I'll sleep at 1, I'll wake up at 5. From this date to this date. Okay. Is it okay? It's okay. I'll give you more of my time on Sunday. Okay, okay. So on Sunday, I rarely even touch my phone. I keep my phone there. I sit home and I watch TV with them. I even take them out. Someone asks, that's my work ethic. I stay there with them without touching my phone. I don't talk to anyone unless maybe there is an event. I don't talk to anyone. Even when people call me, I refuse to pick. I give them time. Then Monday, when it hits Monday midnight, now you know it's new day, right? I start off again from Monday to Saturday, right? And basically, I can provide their basic needs. When they need something, I can do it for them anytime they want it, which makes me, apart from hitting the targets I have as a goal, as the main goal, it also helps me achieve their daily small targets, right? And it really gives them the lifestyle they want. It gives them the life they want, so they don't put pressure on me, because as I work on the major goal, I also achieve their small goals by increasing my work ethic. I have not died. I've not lost weight because of doing it. I've not got any health issues because of doing it. I'm doing better. I feel good. And it has not affected me personally. I hope I've answered you. That's how I run my life. And I do it I do it from home. Yes, I stay home. I don't move out. When I sit in my home, I don't move out. I focus. I know I'm going to work from Monday to Saturday, very serious. Sunday, I take a long break. I do all my stuff, funny stuff on Sunday. I go to church, I do all stuff, la 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 la. I do all what I want. Well, that's someone was asking me. I think I've answered you. That's my work. What's the difference between cryptocurrency trading and cryptocurrency? Okay, I'm going to share those audios on Crypto Ambassador WhatsApp groups all from here that I did. I don't know if they are complete, but I'm going to share again on all Crypto Ambassador groups, even on Telegram. I'm going to also do it on Telegram. Hope I've answered that. Oh, please, what is the good thing of being a mentor? When you mentor, by the way, when you become a mentor, people ask you questions and you answer them. They ask you questions, you answer them. Yes, some people want me to do one-on-one mentorship with them, which it could be okay. But as the crypto ambassadors, we have developed a training system. So when someone comes for mentorship, I ask them to join the crypto ambassador training system. Because I don't have all that time, unless when you ask a question, I immediately answer. I personally don't have that time to go one-on-one on someone for a longer time if he's not willing to embed into the system. Okay? If he's not willing. Because if you don't check your association, some people might pull you down to their level of income. Okay? Someone needs $10, you need $1 million. You may not collide. So I ask them, feel free, ask me any question, I answer. All bend into the Royalq, the Crypto Ambassador training system, because we have a training system. We have come up with a training system. Whoever follows it becomes successful. Because I also do audios on WhatsApp groups to train. So I believe someone could become successful unless they're not willing. If they are willing, they are making money. And the ability to be patient. Okay, thank you. I hope I've done the extra now. Let me come to the end and I get to work, right? Thank you.